Okay, getting a kind of a crazy download that I wanted to share. Um, so with like, I think, okay, I guess it's like for me, because I don't know like what, I think for the people who have like have something real catastrophic, like they go through some kind of like illness that causes them to have an awakening, like they had a vastly different experience than for me. Mine was there's a similarity in the sense that like Teddy's diagnosis was a big part of it for me, and like have the amount of change, the way that I've had to make changes and stuff, but um mental health stuff is very isolating and is also very isolating. So it's like the level of isolation along with like waking up to things about my family and betrayals and like whatever, like um it was very intense. And so this is just what was being shown to me, is it's like that God, like there's like, because it's like, it's not quite like a being in jail. I remember saying that to my parents. It's like we're in prison. And I even when I was saying, right after I said it, I was like, that's a me, like that's not their fault. Like it's not like they were like calling me and saying I can't ever leave the house or something like that. It wasn't like that. It was like me struggling with that aspect of all of this. But it is hard. It's hard to trust people, and then you're having to learn lessons too, and like you have to learn how to be discerning. Like it's not like, maybe we were when we were little, maybe it's coming back to remembrance, like maybe we were already that way when we were kids, but it still is very different, or whatever. It takes time to come back to it, however that works. And being stronger in your own like independence, so that you're not giving your power away all the time. That's how it was for me, at least. Like it's this confidence that you're rebuilding. So it's like, I don't need to give my power away all the time. It wasn't like, then it's a very different experience. But like a lot of the people like that I've like have even like reached out to or whatever are the same, like they were already little earth angels or whatever. Like they're already people that like have a special place in my heart. Like I don't know if that's just me. I don't know. I have no idea what it's like for other people. I have no idea if we're gonna reconnect or anything like that. But I thought that was just so kind of crazy. I mean, I've met really amazing people too along the way, but a lot of them are not local, so they're not like people that I can like hang out with. There was one chick that I met through a program, and we would talk on the phone sometimes, but that kind of fizzled out, and we were just in different places in life. But she was really cool. She was real cool. But anyway, because I thought it was so interesting that I was hanging out with the elderly, and I know that the Massa seminar, once I got there and I realized it was about Medicare, like, okay, that makes, makes sense. But it was just sort of funny that I was like the youngest one there. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, and then the concert that really like threw me off, or it just surprised me, because it was just not expected. And actually, it's funny because there were some people in front of us who were like, they had their other friends on like a different row, and they were like throwing stuff back and forth at each other. So they were kind of acting up, but like, something that was shown to me is that like, there's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a buffer that's like, I don't know why I keep getting this correlation to cows, and I feel like I think cows are adorable. It's like more of an endearing energy, but like that, like they're just they're just living kind of. They're not like, and that, so they don't have any other agenda. Thank you. It's like they're not the type of people that have some sort of like ill intention towards you, because I mean, it's sort of circumstantial because they're getting older and they're just trying to enjoy their life. Like, and because I don't know about the first people I encountered, but the second people, they were like retired and they were out going to different, we chatted for a while and they were like, you know, doing their thing, their retired life thing. But that's helpful in a way of like, just kind of like reacquainting you back into the world, because you get so afraid, there's so much fear to have to work through of that. Like, you don't know who has good intentions and bad intentions, and how are you going to figure that out? And is everybody I encounter going to try to get one over on me? And like, you go through that and you feel like it's never gonna, you're just going to have to stay hyper vigilant. But it's like, this to me, like when you take those chances, it's like God's like, all right, like I'm gonna bring you people that are just gonna be chill. It's not gonna be anything that's gonna throw you off or make you feel like you have to be tested or whatever. Because that's the other aspect. I'll wrap it up here, is that it's like, people on this journey, it's like you do want the spiritual expansion, like that part about it, like you continue to want to be challenged, but it's like, I also just want to be able to chill. And like, especially talking, I don't know, it's so funny, like I'm like, how did I not see that more about myself? Because growing up, my mom, my sister, like it was always a lot of talking, and I don't like gossip, and I don't like that, but it was always a lot of verbal. And my rising is Sagittarius, who's the messenger. I think I don't know what is Mercury? I don't know where my Mercury is. Is my Mercury in Gemini? No, my Mars is in Gemini. Okay, anyway, and I like just, I used to work at the YMCA where I had to greet people all the time. Like I love that kind of stuff. I love just talking to people. It was one of the reasons I like going to the gym and spending a lot of time there, because I loved listening to people and hearing their stories. And, so that's been something that's been hard in being in isolation. I was just going to see if there's anything else about that. Yeah. Okay.